Welcome to part 8 of the Murray River Flood series of videos. Heading towards Malang, we thought we'd go through Wellington and have a look at the flooding there, but unfortunately we're on the wrong side of the river, so we didn't do any filming whilst we were at Wellington. From Wellington we went on to Malang and checked out how much the water had come up in the lake system there. From Malang we made our way to the Goolwa Barrage, which we had a look here, and there we went on further down to the Murray Mouth and checked the flooding down there. I'm Mick and this is Sally. Together we've been caravanning Australia since the 1980s, and more recently we started to put the videos together just to show you some of what we see out there. There's a lot to see in Australia and we hope you enjoy what we have here to show you. You can follow us on our trips via the following social media platforms. If you like the following video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. At the time of filming this video, we were on the understanding that the river system had now peaked and flooded down into the lakes, and the lakes had reached the peak. And as you can see here, the jetty, the surface of the jetty is not very far above the height of the water, so with a good wind I think it might even splash up over onto the top boards of the jetty. It certainly is nice though to see the lake system full of water as you see it here now. We're now currently looking at the boat ramp, and for safety reasons it's been closed off, but if you have a look at the timber walkway there, and here we are now in November 2006, and just do a comparison to how high the water has come up. Because of the very large surface area of the lake system, it takes a huge amount of water before flooding would be created, and as seen going down here past these shacks, it doesn't appear as though too many shacks, if any at all, have been affected with rising waters, but don't quote me on that, I'm not sure because I haven't been everywhere down there, but we didn't see any flooding whilst we were there. After leaving Malang, we made our way down to the Goolwa Barrage. The barrage has all the gates open, and to do that they lift these concrete panels out, call them panels I guess, and remove them, and that's these sitting here that you can see now. The height of the water that has risen here to the normal person like us that don't go down there very often, very hard to depict that it's actually come up at all, but it has risen, but not very much. An illustration of how little it has risen, if you see on the area here where the arrow is, that's a bolt, and here it is there without the seal, that's now. So yes, it hasn't risen very much, but looking here you can see the rubbish that's been washed up here, either with a high wind or a high water level, I'm not quite sure. From the barrage we made our way down to the Murray Mouth. It was a bit of a gloomy day really for filming any of this, but unfortunately we had to bear with that. There wasn't much we could do, and as expected here, the opening of the Murray Mouth at this stage wasn't really all that different to what it was earlier on, but whether that will change over a period as the water continues to wash through, only time will tell. Looking at the Murray Mouth as we see it today, and here we can see it from when we filmed it back in December the 4th of last year. Now looking towards the town of Goolwa, and there is not much notable difference in water that's laying on the ground there compared to December the 4th. As we look back up towards the Coorong area, you can see here with the arrow pointing down there, the ground is dry, and when you look back at the area there, you can see where there's a little bit of water starting to lay on the surface there. As seen here, the water hasn't come up enough to be a threat to these shacks to create any flooding. Towards the end of this year, or whenever that may occur, when the river returns to its normal pool level, we'll actually do a trip up from Renmark back down through to Murray Bridge, and we'll do a comparison video where we'll show the area under normal pool level compared to what it's like now when it was flooded. As we go along these shacks here, which are located just opposite the Murray mouth, and this is what it was like in December the 4th. So once again, the water level was very consistent throughout the period. Well, this brings us to the end of these video series, so I hope you've enjoyed them, and until we do that comparison video later on, you take care and look after yourself. If you like the video that you just watched, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of our videos, click on the subscribe button, and once you've done that, change the bell notification to all. That way every time that we do uploads to our YouTube channel, you'll be notified.